playing Diamond Dynasty on MLB The Show 19. We have found our opponent. Time to see what their team's got. These are my starters. I need to work on getting better starters. I focus more on position players. Yeah. My lineup. What's up? We are away, playing against Texas State Bobcats. We might have a little bit of trouble facing this guy. This guy's got some really good players with a really good pitcher.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Sandlot and Houston. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head to head. Here's Brandon Phillips, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the start and strike, the second baseman.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Foul ball hit.
Little chopper back to the mound.
With a slider.
And there's one away.
Not a good swinger,
so digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 67 degrees our game time temperature.
We got a fastball.
Popped him up.
Up. In my zone. Up top.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there.
And the center fielder is under it. So striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ichiro.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw beats him by half a step. He almost beat that out. At the plate, Johnny Random. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Muncy is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I have a full down squad.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
Good player, I guess.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
We got a chase there. Our controller dies.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw.
Controller dies.
In now, Garrett Anderson.
Leading off for the Sandlot, the left fielder, number 16.
First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Okay, fastball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Morgan takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way.
Number 27.
Fouled away. Porcello, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out.
Right there, that front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's ready right away center. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Cal Ripken, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Line toward center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez.
Number 13.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That's another hit.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Rick Porcello, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him...
And the throw is in time. Standing in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Anderson, one away. Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Andrew Jones here.
Popped up. Santana in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Throw in time. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he got him swinging. Ken Griffey Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Danny Santana is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bregman is calling for it. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Johnny Random, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
She said it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. runner in scoring position with Sugan. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. Rendon ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Into the box now. Vladimir Guerrero trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Harper. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Jones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied down the left field line. Jones is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. A base hit in his first trip.
Ripken Jr.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit out towards second.
Bellinger.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty.
Number 2. Shortstop. Allen.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Ball at the time.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. Relay to first in time. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Just a little late.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Random puts the tag on him. 1 gone.
Hitting view, hitting view, hitting view.
So here now is the pitcher, Rick Porcello. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. 0-1 the count. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here.
Hitting view, hitting view.
The second baseman, Brandon.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Justin Verlander. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Justin Verlander.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. Ready once again, Johnny Random. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, but maybe perhaps get a ball airborne here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Plate now, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Pulls
this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready now, Garrett Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Hit hard. Foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and standing in, Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Cody.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A change. 1. Line toward the alley and left center. On his junior, but this is a base hit. Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Bregman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. There goes Bregman off of first. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Verlander. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Griffey Jr. is under it, and he makes. Digging in, Cal Ripken. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Soft liner towards first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding in, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Josh Bell will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
And this is what I hate about MLB. You move two players at one time. It becomes hard to, you know, do things.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Johnny Random. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. This is line to left. Anderson is there, and he'll make. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Phillips. Brett Cecil comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Into the box, Danny Santana. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Guerrero is under it, makes the catch.